Good morning, everyone. It's Curly K here. And this morning, I wanted to cover a topic that a lot of you ask me about, and it is how do we trade the outside candles or the threes? So, this is going to be in reference to the trading system, which is called the Strat. So, there are going to be three scenarios. You're going to have the scenario one, which is the inside candle. You're going to have the scenario two, which is the directional candle. So, you'll have a two up or a two down. And then you're going to have the scenario three. Now, unlike the scenario one and two, when it comes to the outside candle or the scenario three, you do not mark the high or the low or either the high or the low, if you will. When it comes to a scenario two candle, you don't actually mark out the three candles for entry. What you do with the three candles is what I'm going to show you today. All right, so let's get into it. Now, I know I said a mouthful. And again, like I stated, I do have videos on the strat on my channel. Now, when it comes to the threes, you're kind of getting the jump on what it has the possibility to do. So if we look at this weekly candle, right? It's Friday, March 14th. The week is getting ready to close today. We can see that this candle has actually gone two down because it broke the low of the candle that came before it. And then it kind of reversed, if you will. So pushed down this low and then started to reverse to the upside. Now, once you start to see that a candle has retraced about 50%, and it's actually already on the chart, but I'm just showing you the measuring tool that you can use for your fibs. You can just turn off all of the other numbers if you want to do that. And as you can see here, 2552, which is marked out by this particular line here, 2252 is actually the level in which it goes, it has retraced 50% of the previous candle. At that particular point, it's about what we have the potential to create, negate, or do. So if we drop this low and then you start to see that we're reversing and reversing and reversing very heavy, right? And then we hit that 50% mark, that should start to get your antennas up to say, oh my goodness, we might be looking to take out the other end of the candle, which is a scenario three. Basically, when you take out both ends of the candle. And so in this particular case, as you can see here, we are at 24.11 during pre-market. Now, how much of a move will we need to do in order to take, the other end of the candle out? So if the ATR is $1.52, and I'm just going to take it from where the candle closed, which is 23.70, and it can move about $1.52 in a day. So we want to see if we can complete the outside week or go three on the week by today. So 25.22 is where it could go. So let's just go ahead and look at that. Based on the ATR, this is where it can actually get to. So to take out the high of the previous week's candle, we just need to take this out, 2504. Okay. So I'm going to put that in yellow. Now, how do we trade this? Well, we look for opportunities to ride the wave to take out the other end of the candle. You would do the same thing if it was going three to the downside. You're just looking for opportunities to ride that wave, especially if it's something that's attainable. And based on the ATR for today, we can definitely take out the other end of that candle should we decide to push to the upside or continue to the upside. So now what I want to do is I want to go to a lower level time frame to see if I can get in. So on the daily time frame, you have a two up. You can only take the reverse of a two. So if it went up, you can only take it down. If it went down, you can only take it up. I do have a video, like I said, on the strat that talks about this in depth. All right, so now on the daily time frame, I can't get a call entry off of this because I only get a put entry off of a two up. So I'll just go ahead and mark that out just to give you an example. All right, and so there's my put entry. We found it on the daily time frame, which is why it's labeled the day. And let's actually just hide the indicators. Don't need them right now. And now, since we don't have our call entry off of the day, let's go to the 4 hour and see if we have it there. And look what we have. We actually have an inside candle. Inside candles, you can mark the high and the low and have an entry for both calls and puts. All right, so now we have that off of the 4 hour. So what does this mean to us? We have a way to get into this trade to ride it to the upside. So essentially, Your outside candles are things that you kind of have to get the jump on. It's not the after the fact type of candle. It's while it's actually happening. You want to see if something has the potential to go three. Okay. And then you go down to a lower level time frame to figure out how you can get in just to ride that particular wave. Very simple strategy. So I wanted to make this video, like I stated, because I have a lot of people who ask me about the scenario three candle and how we mark it out or how we trade it. We don't mark the high or the low of a three because a three is still something that is in action, if you will. It's still going on. And we're just trying to figure out how we can get in to be a part of the action. All right, you all. So if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend, a family member, or a loved one. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It is the same handle, iCurlyK. I hope to see you in baggage claim and be on the lookout for my free trade idea for the day. Bye.